Hello everyone, welcome to Halloween special by PatsyUpgoonMcJones. Let's play Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Anyway, so, a few things you should know before I actually start playing. This is a horror game. It is best designed, I mean they'll indicate to you even. It's supposed to be played like in the dark, with the lights off, headphones on, no one around you, is the best way to get the good experience out of it. But by the fact that you're watching this video, either one, you've already played the game and you want to see how I do it, or two, you're too scared to actually play the game, so you're watching me do it instead. So yeah, this game is pretty intense, much more so than its sequel, Amnesia: Machine for Pigs. But yeah, if you are into horror games, I highly recommend that you don't watch me do this. I recommend that you go get the game, play it on your own, and maybe come see me do it after. Because, I mean, if you're hearing my voice throughout the whole thing, that kind of ruins it, you know? The very fact that I'm talking to you also kind of ruins it for me. But, I mean, I've played it before. I've beaten it 3 times. So, I know all the in and outs of this game. So you won't really be getting the full experience if you watch me do it, because I already know where everything is, I know exactly where to go, I know where monsters are, I know where they aren't. So basically, I'm just going to start a new game, and I'm going to stop talking from here on. Well, I will talk, but not in the cutscene. Alright. How eerie this is. Taking a long time to load. Come on, boy. Come on. Alright. Let's go.
Don't forget. Some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
So here we're waking up. I'm just gaining control of the character. This is me taking the screen. So basically that's all you remember. You know your name's Daniel, and you're English. We don't know where we are. Something about a shadow, that you heard. More on that later. Okay. Journal. No notes. Those are things you pick up. Mementos. Follow the liquid trail. This, we'll have to figure out what this is for, but basically the thing that I think makes this game fun is the way in which it has its exposition. I mean, the whole basic concept is you've forgotten everything, so you gotta go find it out. Alright, moving pretty slow here. So the thing I just picked up, that silver cylinder, you can use it to light things like candles. This will make light appear. Light is good in that when you're standing in it, you won't lose sanity, which is this meter. You got 2 things to watch here, health and sanity. If you lose all your health, you die. Sanity is not quite as important. If you lose it all, you'll collapse to the ground, and like it'll take you like 5 seconds, and it'll restore you to like 5% sanity, I think. It's not ultra important, but if you collapse and you're stunned for 5 seconds, and you have like an enemy chasing you, you're fucked. But if you're good, you won't let that happen. So basically, I still haven't gained complete control of myself. There are going to be some things happening here which are meant to be unsettling to a new player. But again, since I know where the first enemy appears, I am going to sprint through the entirety of this first part of the game, just in the interest of time. Picking up tinder boxes. Light can be harmful after a certain point. I will explain that later. But for now, we're going to want to stay in the light so as to not lose sanity. Again, it's not an ultra important thing. There are parts of this game in which you'll definitely want to be walking around in the dark. So I open that up. Of course, it's better to have the option by having as many tinderboxes as you can find than to not have it, of course. So basically, you're going to see all these crazy things happening. You're going to hear weird sounds, too. But don't worry. No matter how many weird voices, creaks, or anything you might hear, there is nothing coming after you for a good long while. But all these things that happen, like winds blowing open doors and stuff, that is actually the shadow Daniel was referring to. When he said the shadow hunting me, I may not have supposed to tell you that. So when you're in the dark, you'll slowly lose sanity. If you hear that scratching noise, that means your sanity is draining. Now you can get health back by using like a health salve. We're gonna find one eventually. It's called laudanum. But you get sanity back by solving puzzles and progressing in the story. So I'm just gonna keep walking through. You also there are puzzles in this. It's not all about just avoiding horrible, evil things. It's definitely a lot more gameplay focused than the sequel. If you happen to have played Machine for Pigs and not this one, I think they're both great. I like Machine for Pigs a little better because it takes the elements of this game that I like and enhances them. Because I play this game because I like the setting, I like the exposition. It has a little bit of character depth, not nearly as much as Machine for Pigs does, but it has a little bit of interesting stuff story-wise. That's what I play this game for. I don't play it for the... These things don't hurt you. Don't worry about them. They might bug you if you're like an insectophobe or whatever the fuck those things are. They might be leeches. Yeah. This is the tip telling us our sanity drains in dark. Nothing over here. I don't want to go there. But yeah, a lot of people complain when the sequel came out because it's missing a lot of things this game has. Things like tinderboxes, the inventory here, no sanity meter, and like, to be honest, I don't really. That's not what makes this game good. Like everyone's saying, oh, like, well, it's so much less gameplay focused, but this isn't. The gameplay isn't the important part of this game. I don't know why these people are playing this game. Clearly, play it for the. It's a horror / story-ish based game. The second one is definitely a lot more horror-ish and a lot, like, definitely a lot more story-ish and a lot less adventure-ish. I'm saying all these ish words here. I heard a good comparison on a forum on the internet actually, is that this game is more like an H.P. Lovecraft story, where it's more about like the background of the world that it's set in. Gives you a lot of details. When you hear that music playing, it means you've done an important thing in the story. When that music plays, your sanity goes back up. This is oil for the lantern. First I have to take it out. Don't have it on me, you don't need it. And we're not going to need it for a long time.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you.
We're gonna meet him
If
eventually.
not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Okay, we can read that part. So yeah, there are a lot of his diary pages lying around. He'll actually read those for us. Other notes I might read for you, because I know. I've watched LPs before. No one wants to read. The hell reads. So we follow the liquid trail. This isn't a major spoiler, but this is actually a drink we consumed because it's called the Amnesia mixture. It doesn't really play much importance in the plot other than that it serves as a story hook to get you here. I forgot where to go after this. I know it's not in this room, is it? Shit. Of course, we're not really racing against anything here, so I might as well take my time. Might as well allow a tinderbox too. Some of those rocks cleared. There are rocks over here, right? Wait, what was I saying about the thing on the forum? Yeah, I just completely forgot about that. Anyway, this is like an H.P. Lovecraft story. It's all about the mysterious eldritch world it takes place in. Whereas the sequel is more like an Edgar Allan Poe short story. Oh, lever. Come on. Or a lever, for those of you in the aisles. Come on. Oh, another Ouija. On my Machine for Pigs Let's Play, I might explain the Poe-like elements of it, and I will play that. I'm also thinking of doing a sort of bonus video of me playing Justine. Justine isn't a full Amnesia game. It actually comes with this game. It's set in this game.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp.
I'm actually
You've been
moving
to the
here.
refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Yeah, so anyway, we're gonna get a lot of those throughout the game. Those are called flashbacks. They're little cutscenes that do happen, like, in real time, like you were still moving around, a little more slowly. So, like that, all that movement there, me taking out the lantern, that was me doing that. Here's the main gate. Of course, Daniel's not smart enough to just go out. It'll stop you and weird shadow mucus will grow on it. So if you've seen the trailer for this game, like on the Steam store page, the trailer happens in this room. You're starting to go up the stairs, and you'll hear this voice. But even though it says contains unaltered gameplay footage, that trailer is a horrendous lie. There is nothing else down here except 2 new areas. The hallway does not continue. You never find who that voice is attached to. There is no monster anywhere near here. So, be happy, because that trailer was actually kind of a frightening scene. So anyway, of course, our ultimate goal, as the flashback indicated, is the refinery, which is down here. But there's something blocking us. We're going to need to do other things first. We're going to need to go to the wine cellar. Right. No, but the wine cellar is locked. So we're going to get the wine cellar key. The wine cellar key is located in the archives, which are upstairs. So we're going to go to the archives. This door is boarded. Rocks. Of course. Throughout the game you're going to get, there are 4 total safe havens, which serve kind of as miniature hubs, whence you'll do many things. This is our first one. It's called the main hall. We have a few places to go from here, and then we're going to get our next hub, after doing one of the more famous parts of this game, Grame, rather, in proper homage to Donkey. Yeah. These little things in the loading screens, some of them directly have to do with the story. Some of them are just kind of ambiguous, Victorian-ass things. Although this isn't technically Victorian, is it? 1839, that's pre-Victorian.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
How exceedingly English. Anyway, something I forgot to mention. You might be seeing some awkward cuts between episodes because I intend to play this like all through, like right now with maybe 1 or 2 stops. This is, oh no, this is open. So yeah, you're gonna see awkward cuts, which is just gonna be, I'm just gonna find neat spots to cut. That's another page there. Let's check this stuff first. I'm losing sanity here. Might as well light up. Blaze it. So if you just see a random cutoff, it's because I'm not planning where to end these episodes. I'm just gonna get through as much as I feel like right now. I'm gonna play this organic style. So anyway, this is gonna be a continuation of the trip to Algeria. These are all very important to the story, by the way. Pretty much all our exposition occurs in these diary pages. Oh no, this isn't the continuation. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Gerich. So if you haven't picked up on the names, Wilhelm, Prussian, Brennenburg, the Order of the Black Eagle. I mean, this clearly happens in Germany, northern Germany, that is Prussia, at the time. All the signs are in Latin. But, Daniel apparently knows Latin. Did you hear that noise? That noise will be important later on. A very frightening enemy makes that noise. Don't worry, he's not in here. They just add that there to kind of spook you. This might be a continuation of the story.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
So yeah, you're starting to pick up on the Lovecraftiness of this?